Okay, so far all I've done is just put on my moisturizer and I put my hair in a ponytail like I do every morning to get all my hair on my face. So if you've seen my getting ready video, you would know that I don't have perfect skin and have zits, blackheads, and my chin is a huge problem area. Not quite sure why. I went to the dermatologist and he said it was like hormonal or something, which is always fun. So yeah, I don't have like perfect skin and use foundation anyway. I actually have pretty bad skin, and so I use foundation to cover it up. So yeah, that was a really long intro. Anyway, the first thing I'm going to do is take my foundation primer, and right now I am using the last bits of my Professional by Benefit. I don't even know if this is like a foundation primer. It's a balm to minimize your pores, because I kind of have a pore problem. And I take like this much, yeah. And I really like this, and it's like really silky and like velvety on your skin. And it's just a translucent color. And I rub it all over, and then I just rub it on my face. Okay, and then the next thing I do, this might be weird for some of you, but I take my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, and I smile, and I wipe this there. Yeah, if it's weird for you, that's fine. I don't really care. You don't have to do this. Obviously, I'm not telling you have to do any of this. It's just what I like to do. And then I just do that to prevent like creasing lines and stuff in my foundation, because smile lines are not attractive. Alright, and then I take my foundation, and I use two foundations. They're the same kind, just in different colors. Actually, this one is for normal to dry, this one's for combo oily skin, so yeah. But they're in different colors. This one is darker than this one, and I mix them together to get my perfect color, so yeah. This is the Revlon Color Stay makeup, by the way, and the darker one is in Buff, and the other one is in, I think, Ivory. And this one's like almost out. That was so much. Shit. And I usually end up taking too much, so I just like put some back, and then I just mix it around on the back of my hand with my finger, and then I just take like my finger and I just kind of swipe it on, and I make sure my hair is tucked behind my ears so I don't get foundation in my hair, so that's not cute. And then to blend everything out, I look really stupid right now. I take my Sigma Flat Top Synthetic Kabuki brush, and I just start blending. I always start with my neck, and I don't know why, and I feel like I just made my voice crack, but whatever. And then I take whatever like is left on my hand, and I just like put it on my chest to blend everything, and like under my chin. And then I start blending my face. And then I just kind of like to melt it. Oh, you couldn't like understand what I was saying. I like to melt the product a little bit more into my skin, because the brush just kind of works it into the surface. So to get it kind of more melted into my skin, I like to just take my fingers, like the warmth of my fingers, and just kind of pat everything in. Next, what I do is I don't do this every day, but on days like today's when I'm looking kind of tired, I take this pink concealer from e.l.f. and I have used it to death. It's this one right there, so yeah, it doesn't even look pink anymore, but there's still a little bit left in the corners, so I just like to take a little bit of that and then put that under my eyes to offset the kind of dark purplish under eye circles that I have, because I'm a high school student, and newsflash, we get tired and we get under eye circles. And then I just take a green concealer from Maybelline. This is just like a cheap one. You don't need to like invest in a good green concealer. I'm just dotting this on redness, like red zits or anything that I have. Red spots, you know, looking really attractive there. And I just pat that in my fingers. So once you've worked that in a good amount to your skin, that rhymed, I just like to take a Sigma Precision Round P82 brush, which just looks like this, and my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. And I just like to conceal all of my face. Just kidding. Not all of it, just a lot of it. Yay for self-esteem. So then I take my Urban Decay All Nighter Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray and I just spray that concealer so it stays in place. And I always miss, so I just have to like move my head around. And then I just fan that into my face. And then I take my MAC Studio Care Blend Pressed Powder in the color Light Plus. And I've used a lot of this. And I love this powder so much, so yeah. This is all that I have left. I always drop stuff. Okay, that's embarrassing. Okay. And I just kind of pat this on my face so that it doesn't, the products don't like stray throughout the day, which rhymed with, whoa, that almost went flying. And then I go in with a Sigma, oh god, Jesus, I'm dropping so many things today. Makeup on my hands. Sigma Large Powder F20 brush. It's just a fluffy big brush with my NARS Laguna bronzer, which I got for Christmas, and it's already all like gross and yeah. So that's what it looks like if you don't know. And I just kind of scrape some off, and then I just kind of blend it nicely into my face. And contour a little bit, and then I just get it up in my temples and my hairline to create a bit of dimension. Ooh, that was way too much. Wow. And then I just go under the chin and blend it down my neck. And that's all I do for bronzer. And then I take, what do I take? I take my, what is this? Ooh, soft. I take my Sigma Small Duo Fiber F55 brush. It's just a little stippling brush. And this is not, I don't use this blush every single day, but I've gone through a phase and I've been using it a lot just as a base for my other blushes. And it is MAC's Lady Blush. Ooh. It's just kind of like a dusty rose color. So yeah, and it's really, really pretty, and it's a cream blush, which is why I'm using a stippling brush. So I'm just gonna get some of my product on there, and then I just kind of rub it on like so. I don't put on that much, but yeah. And then I take my F40 large angle contour brush with NARS's Lovejoy blush, which when I open it, you're gonna think I'm insane for wearing it because I'm super pale. But yeah, and I only take a small amount of this. It's a really pretty bronzy rose, dusty scarlet orange color with pretty gold shimmers in it, and I really, really like it. And I just take a tiny bit of that and place it just above my cheekbones. This happens. I don't think anyone's gonna pick up the phone, so I go pick up the phone, and right as I'm about to answer, someone else picks up the phone, and then I just take MAC's Dame blush over that, just for a bit of like rosiness, instead of it, just for a bit of like a pink flush. The fuck? I'm getting it this time. Hello? So the last part of my foundation routine after I do blush and bronzer and all that stuff is I take my Benefit High Beam, because otherwise it makes my face look oily, which is not attractive. And then I just blend it out with my fingers. Okay, so that is my whole foundation routine. I hope you guys like this video. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I will be back later with another video. So bye guys.